Hi everyone, this is Baker Gets Cooking. I'm Tracy Baker, and today we are going to make grilled bruschetta portobello mushrooms. So this is a vegetarian supper for those of you who are interested in that. And I have over here 6 portobello mushrooms, and I've taken the stem and the gills out. So you just kind of break the stem off and then you scrape the gills out with a spoon, and then you have like a cavity to stuff with. So I'm going to start with the mushroom caps down. We're going to start out with the marinade first. So I have a 1/4 cup of water in here, and I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of olive oil. This is really, really good quality olive oil. There's not many ingredients in this dish, so splurge on those ingredients if you want, and that will make for an extra special dish. This is my awesome frozen garlic. If you want to know how to do this, you can look at the video Anti-Dies Chicken Thighs, and it will explain how to do that. So I'm just going to break off about a clove's worth for the marinade. And then we need some dried basil and dried oregano. You can use fresh if you want. I don't have fresh today, so I'm just going to use dried, and we're going to put about a teaspoon of each in there. Okay, and you just stir that up. Oh, forgot, most important ingredient is balsamic vinegar. And you want 2 tablespoons of that. This is really good quality balsamic vinegar as well. Very thick and syrupy and delicious. Okay, so that gets just stirred up. And over the top of the mushrooms. Now the awesome thing about mushrooms is that they're really just a big sponge. So any liquid that they're sitting in, they will absorb into their tissues. So you end up with a really, really nicely flavored mushroom because of this marinade. Okay, so that's good. Now I'm going to put some salt and pepper on them. Okay, now we're going to flip them over. And then I'm going to put a bit of marinade in the caps. Okay. And then you want to salt and pepper the caps as well. Okay, so that's the marinade. This needs to sit in the marinade for a minimum of 30 minutes. You can do this up to 2 hours, 3 hours in advance, and the mushrooms will just soak up all that marinade. So we'll be back to make the filling. Hi everyone, we're back. My mushroom caps have been marinating for about 40 minutes or so, and it's time to make the stuffing. So in the stuffing, you need about 4 cups of fresh breadcrumbs. And to that, you're going to put some tomatoes in. Now this is like a medium tomato, on the vine tomato, and we need to de-seed it. So to de-seed the tomato, you cut it in half that way, and then you just kind of scoop your finger in and clean out all the guts of the tomato. And you do that because if you leave all of that in, it makes the dressing, the bread, too wet. So you need to get all that liquid out. And then you're left with just the meat of the tomato. So then you need to dice that up. And I like to cut my tomato in half again that way, and then cut down in slices. This is a very sharp knife. And then we turn it, and then it's just like a medium dice in your tomato. Okay. So there's my 4 cups of breadcrumbs. This is going to make enough stuffing for about 6 mushroom caps. I've got 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese in there and 2 cloves of garlic. We're going to put our tomatoes right in there. And we're going to put that's about 4 green onions chopped. You can use red onions if you like too. And then I'm going to put in some Italian parsley. So this is washed and dried Italian parsley, and I'm just going to put a bunch in there. So we'll just chop that up. Okay, you don't have to have the parsley in there, but it sure adds a lot to the dish. It smells so good. Okay, and so then we're just going to mix that up a bit. Oh, right, we should put in our salt and pepper. Salt and pepper goes in everything, right? You got to season everything, every step of the way. And this is a 1/4 cup of melted butter. So I'm just going to toss this together a little bit, and then I'm going to add the butter. You can use olive oil if you want. Butter makes it taste nice, and it also helps to brown the crumbs as well. So and just over there. And you just toss that together and make sure that the crumbs are all mixed with the butter. Okay, so then this is a really big spoon, and I'm just going to kind of squish a little bit of this dressing on the spoon, and then it goes right into the mushroom cap, and I'm going to fill them right up, right to the brim. And you can just kind of pack them in a little bit. Okay, that looks awesome. And then just to kind of finish them off, we're going to just top them with a little sprinkling of grated Parmesan. And that'll also brown on the barbecue. So just a little sprinkling over each one. So my barbecue is preheating. We're going to put it on a medium grill, and we're going to cook them for about 15 minutes. And that's all it takes, 15 minutes, so it's a pretty quick entree. They're very meaty. They are very similar to eating a steak when they're done. Very delicious. So we'll be back when they're off of the grill. Hi, we're back, and the mushrooms have just come off of the grill, so I'm going to have a taste of one. They smell awesome. And they really are very, very meaty-like. So even if you are not a vegetarian, these are a great dish to make. Really, really good. So flavorful. The balsamic vinegar goes right through the mushroom. Tastes really good. I hope you enjoy this one. I hope you try it. The recipe is on my blog. The link will be below my video. And we'll see you again next time. Thanks for joining. Bye.